All right, welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Hold on, Janice. Just one more time. Just all right. All right. All right.
Let's go.
Wow. Wow. What more do we need to say? We are super excited to be here this morning. Like my mother say, thank God for Jesus, guys. It is a wake the F up Monday. It is Monday, March the 2nd, 2026. 3 minutes after the hour, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Super, super duper welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team with this queen right here, Janice. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. We hope you guys are doing okay. We hope your families are good. Thank you so much for spending time with us for this 1 hour today. Please like, share, follow, subscribe to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. I know I am excited to be here. I was thinking about this show yesterday, and I couldn't wait to participate. And thank you so much for everyone participating as well to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Team. And we're going to jump right into this. This is where you get your morning love, guys. But most importantly, guys, it's the only place on earth. I said earth. This is a big earth. Where you get your morning started right. To this queen right here, Janice. God bless you. Good morning, Janice. It's good to see you. And how are you feeling?
Good morning, Shawn. I'm feeling good. And just like your mama always say, thank God for Jesus. Yes, I am feeling good this morning. So peace and love, everybody. And welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. Hope all is well on this March 2nd, 2026. It is currently about 20 degrees. Yeah, 20 degrees in my backyard. And it's going up to about 30 degrees, and the expected low is 20 degrees. So bundle up before you leave the house, okay? I'm Janice from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team, the only place on earth where you get your morning started right.
All right, where you get your morning started right, guys. Thank you, thank you. I can't say 1,000 times. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now, before we jump into the show, okay, I'm gonna need a wellness check because remember on Friday's show, Janice was sitting in the dark with her big uh devil wear Prada shades on,
Yes.
and she had the migraine, but she was fashionably cute. She had on the matching sweater with the shades, and she couldn't say a word because her head was pounding. And then she said, I can't do this no more. And Janice, I want to say, like I said, for the record, everybody, if you didn't know, I said to Janice before, I said, Janice, you don't have to do this. And she was like, no, I'm going to see if I could thug it out. She thugged it out for 15 minutes. And then she went back to sleep or whatever she had to do. So, Janice, I just want to say, how are you feeling since Friday?
I am feeling much better since Friday. I started to come around, I'm going to say maybe Saturday evening, and yeah. And so now I just feel a lot better, than I did then. So, but hey, I'm glad to be here
Now,
too. Thank God for Jesus. Yes, Mama Harvey, thank God for Jesus.
now, I always said on this show, and y'all know me on this show, anything happened to me, I run to the doctor. I've been doing that for a few minutes, and God has blessed me with some good insurance. So I'm always running to the doctor, and every time something weird, you guys know me. I'm going to the doctor. I don't care. I'm 14,000 years old, and by the way, Thursday is my birthday. I'll be 61.
Woo!
And I've been running to the doctor all the time. So when I spoke to Janice, right, we spoke over the week. I reached out to you, right?
You did.
Right. I reached out to Janice, and I was like, and she was telling me how she's giving me an update, but at that time she still was feeling, a little weird. And I say, hey, listen, you can, get off all the website and medical sites. Take your punk ass to the emergency room or to the doctor.
Right.
And she's like, I'm just gonna see if I can thug it out or whatever, basically. And I'm telling you guys, I'm glad that you are feeling better.
Thank you.
No question about it. Next time, take your ass to the doctor, to the hospital, whatever. I mean, yeah.
Urgent care.
I know. Just go over there, just in case it goes down. So I'm glad that you're feeling better, guys. If you feel weird, and if you're blessed to go to the doctor, go run over there, especially if you're a certain age. As a matter of fact, it doesn't even matter how old you are. But Janice, I'm going to give you a round of applause before we start this show. I am glad that you are feeling better.
Thank you to all of the well wishers out there for wishing me, get well fast and all that stuff. So thank you. Appreciate that. That helped. When you hear from people, that it's inspiring. It's like, okay, everybody I know, they're still living and, they're checking in on me and that's great, So, yeah. Thank you, guys.
And know that Janice, when she gets a little migraines every once in a while, her Advils cost $83 a piece. And she's got to sit in the dark. So, absolutely. Janice, we hope that you are fully recovered, and it's good to see you, and I'm glad that you're okay.
Yes, I am well. It's good to be back, and it's good to see you, Shawn.
Okay, no doubt. Okay, so let's get right into this, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, I need to make an announcement, Janice.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. Because there's a lot to talk about, and thank you, guys. We appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. The show Saturday night at Comedy in Harlem, that birthday bash comedy show, a little bit of after party, then we got to get out of there on Saturday. Guys, it is completely sold out. It's done.
Clap for that. Yo, come on. Yes.
And I want to thank you guys, of course. We're going to have a good time on Saturday. The ownership is mad at me now because people are still hitting me up for the ticket and I can't sell the ticket. They shut it down online. There's no tickets. There's nothing. Whoever got the ticket, got the ticket. That's it. There's nowhere else to see. I appreciate you. But throughout the week, I'll be letting folks know I'm going to make a video. Show sold out. So thank you. And here's my second announcement, guys. If you don't mind, I'm trying to push the show up to 7:30. The show starts at 8 o'clock, a little bit after 8, but I'm trying to start it around 7:45. So, guys, if you purchase the ticket to the show, if you don't mind, could you get there about 7? Because the reason why I want to kind of start a little early, because we're going to have a great time with the comedy, but I want us to fellowship and socialize for a few minutes and listen to some music after the show, because they have another show at 10:30. And obviously we have to leave because they got to clean up the room for the other show that's also sold out. So I'm thinking if I, Marlon's going to be there, we got a comedian or two, then I'll go out, close out the show, we'll have a great time, and then we can mingle for a minute. Okay, we can mingle for a minute. So I just want, and I'm going to reach out to you guys individually as well. If you don't mind, if you guys can get there at 6:45, 7 o'clock, I want the room full by 7:30. And please support the bar and the food and the beverage, obviously at the club.
Which is absolutely delicious, by the way. Yes, very good.
Right. So if you don't mind, guys, the ticket is done. Thank you.
Yes.
Now I ask for you guys to get there early so we can socialize a few minutes and party, because we gotta get out of there.
Gotta go.
Now, the flyer does say 8 o'clock, so if people are not there, I will wait until 8 o'clock and start at 8 o'clock. But if that room is full and then maybe there's only 2 or 3 people not there, I'm starting. So I appreciate you and thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna reach out to folks individually who got the ticket, who purchased the ticket, to let them know that we're kind of pushing this up a little bit. Jamie and Nikki on their end at Comedy Harlem has notified the folks who bought the ticket online that we're starting early. So thank you. Now, before we get into the morning buzz and all the things we're doing, Janice, to take a quick 30-second break.
Yes, let's do this.
We are back. Welcome. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Shawn Harvey Morning Show. Please wake up with this queen right here, Janice. Now, there's a war going on. We're going to get into that. Janice, if you don't mind, could you give us some morning buzz on the war, and then I'll go from there.
Okay, well, I wanted to give a morning buzz on the U.S. women's hockey team, but we could go straight into the war if you want to. USA, Israel, and Iran are at war. Of course, we all know that. U.S. is calling their Operation Epic Fury, and Israel, they're calling their Operation Roaring Lion. As of now, 3 U.S. service members have been killed in action, 5 seriously wounded in part of the Epic Fury attack on Iran. Let's see here. 9 people were killed outside of, I guess, Israel, the Israeli border, or somewhere. I'm trying to find out the name of it. Bashan. Okay, 9 people were killed there in Bashan. So on that note, I just want to add also, there are so many people who are stranded in Dubai and other countries near this war. And I do have some video that I will put up later for you guys, but I'm sending my prayers out to those people who are out there, you know, Americans and so on. One lady is saying that, you know, because the U.S. started the war, they have no refuge. No one is really, you know, trying to help them out. The U.S. embassies are being closed throughout these countries, and the embassies are telling them they have to find their own way home at this point in time. There's no one there to help them. So they're stuck. There are so many U.S. citizens and other citizens, you know, that are stuck there in these countries. So prayers go out to them. I wish them well. There was a major hotel attacked. I don't remember the name of the hotel at this present time, but yeah, in Dubai, this hotel was struck by shrapnel, I guess, from the explosion. So yeah, that's what I got right here on the war. Shawn, take it away.
Welcome to the show, guys. Only person on the read each one. All right. Okay. So, I'm in the chat room. Shout out to everyone in the chat room. I love you guys. I just want to go. I'm waiting for Sister Soldier to put up the hearts. And once she put up the hearts, I'll put up the hearts. I think I'm in the chat room. Good morning to everyone in the chat room. Wait, let me address something real quick. So Sister Soldier says, Shawn, is this going to be a rush show? No. It's not going to be a rush show. I'm gonna have the music on at 6:45. We got to get out of there at 9:45, maybe 10 o'clock. That is 3 hours. That's 3 hours. And I'm not saying that directly to Sister Soldier. I'm just saying in general. The music will be on at 6:45. We want you guys to get there early because I want us to mingle. Now, I could do the show at 8 o'clock, 9:30 is over. Everybody at the door, go. What I'm trying to do is I want us to sit and chill, take pictures. I think we all want to do that.
Yeah.
So, but no, it's not rushed. The show it's not going to be a long comedy show. Marlon Randolph is the host. We got 2 comedians and then me. That show's going to last about an hour and 10 minutes. It's going to be a fast show, but it's going to be a funny show. And traditionally, I don't do 4-hour comedy shows. That doesn't make any sense. So we want you to have the experience of the whole situation. The pre-party, the DJ, Joe Butter's son's going to be DJing. He's going to turn up. We're going to be in party mode the moment that you step into the room.
Awesome. Yes.
So when you walk in at 7 o'clock, it's already turned out. But if the room is full at 7:30, I'm starting. If it's 90% of the people there at 7:30, I'm starting. Then by 8:30, it's over. At 8:45, it's over. You got an hour, 15 minutes of comedy. You got 20 minutes of pre-party. Then we could party and socialize for another 45 minutes. This is not rushed. And we got to get out of there. I have to say that. They do have a show at 10:30. That's sold out. This is a comedy club. That's a Black-owned comedy club, and they conducting business. I can't sit there and go, yo, we here. My people's are here. We ain't going nowhere. No. And if you want to stay for the next show, I'm just saying, generally speaking, if you want to stay for the next show, you got to go back in line and get another ticket for the next show. But that's sold out.
Yeah.
This is a traditional comedy club. Comedy in Harlem is a traditional comedy club. You ever been to a comedy club? You know, the show starts at one time, it ends, then you leave and you go out. You know, so this is not a show that's in a bar. See, if I had it in a bar or a lounge or something like that, maybe we can stay all night. So
Right.
so we got 6:45 to 9:45. That's 3 hours. All right, let's flip the time. Say if the party started at 10 and it went from 10, 11, 12, 1. It's 3 hours. You got, all right, if you go to a party, look, you got to the party at midnight and you went to 3 in the morning. I think that's enough time. What are they saying?
The Sister Soldier says something about or someone said anyway, something about the food. They hope that there's food there. Yes, there's food there. And they said they hope it's not nasty. And no, it's not nasty. I've eaten there. It was very good food.
Okay, thank you, Janice. God bless you. Janice, do me a favor. You might want to put your shades on what I'm about to say. The food at Janice, right? The food at Comedy Harlem is really good. They take pride in their food.
Right, they cook it.
These are Black folks that really cater to Black folks and what we like.
Season.
They make their food. Now, let me say this. If you're a natural born complainer, because you got people like that. Everything could be good and people complain. Look, I could do about that. Now, if you're a natural born complainer, leave your complaining ass part outside and come in and celebrate with your boy. And then when you leave, take your complainer, put them back in your pocket, and go home.
And responsible. Go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Princess said no CPT time. Okay. Basically, that's what he's saying. People like to make a grand entrance or whatever. That's right. No CPT time. Okay, guys, let's just get there early and have a great time.
Listen, guys, I only can ask. Now, if you're going to feel the day of the show, all of a sudden you signed a record deal and you're a rock star now, you want to come in fashionably at 8:30, it's going to be starting. Now, I understand that there's the unforeseen, traffic, all this kind. I get that. That's why I'm saying today, I'm going to call you guys personally and ask you guys, if you don't mind, get there early. That's all I'm asking. We're going to have a great time. We got 3 hours. I think that's more than enough time.
And no one's complaining, by the way. Sister Soldier wanted me to let you know. Nobody's complaining. Everybody's having a great time.
Yeah, we're coming to celebrate. I know, like, if something happens and you're running late, I get that part. But I'm just humbly asking that you get there at 7 o'clock, as soon as the doors open. Order your food, support the bar. The food is great. And I'm not saying the food is great at Comedy Harlem because I'm working there and I know the ownership. The food is really good there. Now, if you're one of those people that are super particular about the fish being on the wrong side of the plate,
or food touching,
or I don't like the color of these napkins. I can't help you with that. Because that's just who you are. I'm just asking if can you take that character defect part out of it that night?
Yeah. And
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's small, it's crowded, it's sold out. It's gonna be a lot of people in there. Everybody's gonna be right next to each other. Let's get that out the way. And I appreciate you guys for coming out. Some of you have been to Comedy in Harlem. Some of you been there. You'll know what it is. So when it's tight and jammed up in there, it is. But look at it this way. We're having a great time. We're amongst each other. We're in a Black-owned club. The dollar is circulating towards within the Black community. I'm not using that as no excuse, but it's going to be crowded in there. But it's going to be comfortable. We're going to have a good time. And everybody's going to be on top of each other. And it's going to be good. It's going to be okay. But don't sit there and tell me, oh my God, I don't know, I can't, why is that person right next to me? So everybody's going to be sitting together that knows each other.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be nice. And if you don't know one another, it's a great time to get to know
Yes. Listen, I don't even have a seat. I can't sit down. But get there early if you can. I'm asking everybody before we move on. Just please get there early. The doors open up at 7. Get there at 7. I want you there at 7. Leave your house at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Get there at 7. We have a whole experience. It's a whole experience. So no, it's nobody's feeling rushed, and it's not that. I just want to start early so we can spend more time together. I'm not asking to start early. Then I got a 4-hour comedy show. I'm not doing that. That's not fair. Everybody's there, quick comedy show, then we could party and mingle with each other. Because you know what the ownership gonna do? At a certain time, they're gonna look before I know you're laughing, before you say, the ownership gonna go, Shawn, y'all don't have to go home, but y'all gotta get out of here. I don't want them coming to me saying that while we taking pictures and everything. I want us to fellowship. Go ahead, Janice, what they saying?
Apprentice said he always has a seat.
You see how I'm trying to be serious? You see right, exactly.
Yes.
God, you know, if you've never been to, you know what this is going to be? You know when you go to church on first Sunday and it's packed, or it's Easter and everybody come out, that's what this is going to be. Let's have a good time. And if you have a complaining heart and you can't help yourself, try your best to refrain for a few hours.
Yes.
Okay, for a few, if you can. Put a number 1 in the chat room, and let's be honest before we get into this war. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you're a complaining ass.
Oh.
It's okay. Liberate yourself and let us know right now. Put a number 1 in the chat room if you can. And I love y'all in the chat room, but let's be honest. Let's just take a moment. And I just want to know. Put a number 1 chat room if you complain about everything.
And let's put them in the front row.
And it's okay to be that person, but I want you to liberate yourself this morning. It's sort of like getting baptized. Expose the demons. Expose the character defects. There's people that complain in the supermarket. They complain about the traffic. They complain about everything. Hold on.
Hearts in the chat.
Hold on.
Yes, Sister Soldier. Let's sit together. Where are you? I saw it somewhere up there, but yeah, let's do that. Hearts in the chat room, Shawn. I don't know where Shawn. Shawn unclocked out altogether. I guess I'm running the show for now. And I can't even play anything. Hearts in the chat room, everybody. Let's add those hearts in the chat room. Prentice, you are funny. You are so funny. But I'm looking forward to seeing all of you guys again over there at Harmony in Harlem. All right. I'm reading it. I'm reading the comments now, guys.
Hold on. Okay? I'm here. Hold on a second. Hold on.
How did you do that? I do that when I need to excuse myself.
Hold on. Give me. Let me know what they're saying in the chat room, but give me 1 second. All right. Janice, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Prentice said he has a tournament that day, but he's going to try to make it.
Okay, good. No, that's good. That's pretty. Let me know, because if you can't make it, I could get somebody else your seat.
You're gonna give someone else Prentice?
Yeah, I'm gonna give well, he got his own seat, but I'm giving somebody a seat. Yeah, Princess, let me know because I'm gonna see if I can get Angie B in it. John, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Janice, can you hear John?
I can hear John. What's up, John?
Everybody, John Greer is on the line.
He can't hear me though.
Good morning. Good morning.
And John, first of all, I want to thank you. John is a comedian in the Poconos. He lives out there. He's also a producer and a promoter of comedy. And we all remember when he started. Now he got all the white folks following him.
Wow.
And he's also Diane Hall. That's your aunt, right?
My cousin.
Diane Hall in the chat room is his cousin who we love.
Okay.
And I want to applaud John one more time for having a following of Babylonians. John, how do you deal with folks that complain a lot? Have you ever experienced a complainer? Have you ever experienced somebody that just keep complaining about things before we let you go? Have you ever experienced? If you never experienced that, what is your thoughts on it?
Yeah, so for me, you guys.
Oh, bad connection.
John, you there?
Yeah, I lost you there for a second.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so for me, I get in front of all different types of crowds, and in one of the shows I did ended up being in it was a biker bar in upstate New York. So I immediately looked at myself and I was like, they're gonna absolutely hate me. I ended up being like, after I got done with my set, people gave me hugs and invited me back to their hot tub.
What?
They invited him back to his hot tub.
They invited you back. They complained, but they invited you back to their hot tub.
Yeah, they came back and invited me back to their hot tub. So I'm sitting there like, I don't know, like despite how anybody looks, people just want to laugh. It doesn't really matter.
Listen, I'm gonna bring you back because you know what it is. They can't hear you.
Hey, they can't hear me? Okay.
Yeah, they said they can't. You can hear him, right, Janice?
I can hear him, yes.
Okay. Some of the chat room can't hear you. I don't know why. All right. John, the United States is in a war right now. We're about to talk about that. John, what's your feelings about the United States going to war?
Just doing in Pennsylvania, like it's one of the big things. It's just different. Most people right now, no one wants to hear anything, at least on my shows, anything about like politics or anything like that. So I skip over that and just try to keep things light and fun. But I don't dive too deep and keep things serious.
I get it. I get it. I wouldn't do it at a comedy show. I get that part because you don't want to get too political at shows. I get that. I'm just talking about you personally right now while you're driving. John, first of all, where are you driving? Where are you?
Right now, I'm heading up to Scranton right now.
Oh, my favorite place to be.
Okay. No, it's fine. We're going to get back to the show for a minute, but I want you to call back, okay? I'll let you know when. Now, John, you have a good day, and then and thank you for helping me with the comedian, bro.
Yeah, no doubt.
And then we'll do it again, because I need you stationary, okay?
Okay.
All right, cool. Thanks, John. And drive carefully, bro.
All right.
Bye-bye. We'll get him on another show, Janice.
All right.
Because there's a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
Janice, are there 29 minutes at the hour? Are there any complainers in there?
Let's see here. Apple Elaine says she hates complainers. No, I don't see.
I'd say this, guys. If you are, free yourself right now. This is This
No,
is a
we had
not
people in the chat. Yes, kind, loving people. Yes, no
okay.
complaint.
Because if you are a complainer, we still gonna love on you. We just want to know who you are. If you're not, then fine. But if you are a major complainer, let me know. Princess, if you can't make it to the event, please let me know. I can move that ticket to a couple of other people that want to go. I say that respectively. Now, Janice just reported on the show, and thank you, man. 30 minutes after the hour. God, Janice, the time is going by so fast. 30 minutes after the hour. There's a war going on that's started by President Donald Trump. And my whole thing with President Donald Trump is the question is, are we exhausted? This man has been in office over a year. It seems like he's been the president for 40 years. It seems like we are in a physical, mental, and spiritual relationship. We want to break up. We want to leave. You ever been in a relationship and I can't do this no more? Right. And this is a man who, find out how old Donald Trump is for me real quick. This is a man who continuously throws things at us that beats us down like a narcissist do to their victims. So if you're empathic and you're dealing with a narcissist, this is exactly how it feels. We cannot stop. He won't give us a break.
No.
And this is a man that said that while he was campaigning for president, that there was going to be no wars. And now we're in a war. And U.S. servicemen are getting killed already. And he also proclaimed that there's going to be more deaths. And we got a war that might go on for about a month or two. Why?
Right.
A month ago, you already destroyed Iran, and they didn't have any missiles or nothing like that. And then you came back and destroyed them again.
Yeah, viciously.
And you are, sir, you are just so, it has nothing to do with the politics part. We are just so tired. You put tariffs on America. Prices go up. Manufactured jobs are being lost. The gas prices are going to go up tomorrow. Yeah. Immigration. Oh, the country's divided. All of this. It's too much. But I'm going to say this, Janice, before we move on. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say this. Thank God that we are a certain age, because I'm for sure that none of us in this chat room can qualify for being in the military. Now, there are some of you in the chat room who have been in the military, and of course, we honor your service. No question about it. Yes. To join an organization and say, hey, man, I'm willing to die for this country, that's admirable to me. I don't have the courage. I've never joined. In high school, they was like, you want to join the military? I was like, no, I'm good. I'm going to smoke this weed. They wanted to ship me to San Diego, California. I thought that was in China. I didn't want to go. So we applaud our military veterans and service folks. But do they got to go out there and die? And again, thank God for Jesus. We at a certain age, Janice, we can't go to the military. We're too old.
Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Jesus.
But Janice, there's a video I wanted to show you guys, and welcome to the show, guys. The comedy show sold out. If you got the ticket, you're good. Obviously, we're moving the time up. I need everybody there 6:45, 7 o'clock. I want to start by 7:45. I want to end the show by 9 o'clock. I want us to party from 9 o'clock to 9:45 and take pictures and hang out and socialize, because they got another show at 10:30, if y'all don't mind.
Yes.
Now, if you want to come at 8 o'clock, pause. I'll start at 8 o'clock. Show's over. Everybody at the door.
Yes.
That's all. I want to love on you guys. I want to take pictures.
Yes.
We all need to celebrate.
Let's celebrate.
Let's think of it that way.
Yes.
Janice, listen, there's a video here. I think they're funny about this guy explains the draft. Okay, so
Okay.
let's see in his unique way, because there's a war. There could be a draft.
Okay.
Drafting young men and women into the military because you're U.S. citizens who fight for the country.
Right.
Janice, listen to this guy.
If you are 18 to 25, you are cooked. You going to World War III. If you are 26 to 39, you are still cooked because the age cap's at 39. You going to World War III. If you have ADHD, you are cooked. You are going to World War III. If you have diabetes, congratulations, you ain't going to World War III. If you've ever been put in a mental facility, congratulations, you are not going to World War III. If you are in college, I'm sorry, you are cooked. They actually want you more for the draft because they want to put you in a specialized position. You are going to World War III. If you have a master's degree, you are cooked. If you dropped out of high school, you are safe from World War III. They don't want you. If you are a felon, you are not going to World War III. Now is the best time to be a felon. If you are LGBTQ, I'm sorry, you are cooked. You are still going to World War III. Now, if you're transitioning, you are safe. You are not going to World War III. If you are your only mother's son, I am sorry, you are cooked. You are going to World War III. If you are a woman, you are only half cooked because men are required to go first, but at any time Congress can change legislation if they need more people. If you have kids, you are going to World War III. But if you're actively pregnant, you are not going to World War III. If you have major depressive disorder or severe anxiety, you got to be able to prove, it got to be documented, or you are cooked. If it's not documented, you going to World War III. Like and comment for part 2.
Wow.
I like the way the young folks call it World War III. 39 is the cutoff age.
Wow.
If you're 17, 18 to 39, and you have some kind of common sense, you're going to World War III.
Yeah.
And I have children in that age range. I have children that are old. I got my son I don't think he's qualified no more. He's 42.
Right.
Folks that are going to college, you're going to World War III. But here's the interesting part about college. College won't exist in the next 10 years because AI is going to take over college. You won't need to have any degrees. You won't need to do all of that because AI is taking all white collar, middle level management jobs that require a college education. You went to school for business management or business administration. That is gone. That's done. Which, by the way, will save you some money in college debt by taking these loans to go to college. You won't need that anymore because AI is going to take over the universities because they're going to take over the teachers. And on top of that, all the assignments and all the assignments that the professors have in school, it's going to be already on AI already, or it's already going to be there.
I'd like to interrupt and say, who's going to handle AI? Okay, so whoever's going to be at the helm of the AI, that's where all the money is going to be funneled to. So I think it probably end up costing even more money somehow. Somehow the U.S. managed to find a way to be greedy and take all the money. Just saying.
This is what I'm saying. I'm thinking, Janice. See, that's why we are grateful to be the age we are. And I said it the other day. Most of us that listen to this show is either retired, almost retired, or got a few more years to retire, or on disability or whatever, where you could kind of coast on and you're good. The folks that are now going to school and in their 20s and 30s, as the young people would say, you're cooked. And I'm not saying that to be, I'm happy about it. I'm not. It's the way that the times are shifting and manufacturing is shifting and the way the workplace is now. There's going to be a point where I don't even know where you're going to use office buildings. I don't know. So let's give us a round of applause because We missed this by a generation.
Yeah.
Janice, let's give a round of applause.
Yeah.
And before we get back to World War III, we know what it is. These are the businesses I think AI can't touch. Guys, I'm going to give a business that AI can't touch. And you guys in the chat room on the Wake the F Up Monday, you guys give me a business that AI can't touch. Janice, I'm going to start off first.
Okay. Oh, okay. Business AI can't touch. Okay. Let me think.
That AI can't touch.
Okay.
Guys, without looking online and looking for GPS, looking for Google, let me know in your mind what AI can't touch. Hey, I'm going to give you a 2 and then I'll start from there. You ready? And
Okay,
they both interconnected with each other, right?
All right, go ahead.
Daycare centers. Daycare centers for the kids.
Yeah.
AI can't touch that.
Okay.
The people got to take care of these babies. But then again, maybe not, because they still got to go to work. There won't be no jobs for the parents to go to work. I'm gonna scrap that. Here's the first one. You ready?
I can see AI handling that. I can see AI handling.
Yeah, I'm gonna scrap it. Here's my first one, Janice. Ready?
Okay.
Plumbers. Let's give a round of applause. Plumbers are gonna be there.
Maybe to a certain degree, to a certain point in life, I could go with that. But after a while, they're going to perfect it so well that the plumbers will be able to get in there and do what they need to do.
Janice, which one do you have?
I'm thinking robots, Shawn. And when you're saying AI, I'm thinking robots, though. Okay. Does that?
Now you gotta think of all of it, like AI, the voice, the customer service that's done. If you want to put robots in it, it's fine. I say plumbers. What you say, Janice?
Okay. Well, I got nothing because, again, I'm thinking robots. I'm not thinking AI. I'm thinking AI, being the same as the robots, being able to do it all. They're going to take the AI, computer components or whatever, and they're going to put it in the robot. And there you have it. Robots are doing everything. They even have sex robots. Come on now. That's not a difficult job, but but still,
I'd say electricians are still anything that you can work with your hands. I think for the short term might be something that AI can't touch. I say plumbers,
okay,
electricians right now.
Electricians.
I think that maybe. What are you saying, Janice?
Truck drivers. Then AI can't do. They can't drive the trucks, or can they?
Well, I don't think at the moment they can't drive the trucks, but I think at some point they will. That's why the government has to have some kind of regulations on AI, because it's going to take the whole industry. Janice, you still haven't come up with nothing at 43 minutes after the hour. I say
that we are cooked, with AI, like the guy was saying, we're cooked with the war. We are cooked with AI. It's taken over. It really is taking over. That's what I believe.
What are they saying in the chat room? No, I also think that
they talking about.
I was gonna say.
What are y'all talking about?
I was thinking maybe ambulance drivers, but not. I think like maybe you need the ambulance technician. Like if you get sick and the ambulance come and the guy come and the lady come and they put you in the stretcher. What's the gurney?
Right. How you gonna get in there? Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're gonna need those guys. I don't think a robot could come in here if you fall on the floor and figure it out. I think those guys. 911 operators. I'm sorry, you're done. I don't know. If someone calls in an emergency, I don't see why AI can't handle that, because it's almost the same thing like customer service. I say that respectively. I know there's trauma that's happening, but if you call 911 and go, there's a fire in my house or a fire across the street, AI can say, okay, where are you? What's the address? We're on our way.
AI will say, okay, I know where you're calling from. That's what AI is going to say. But the Godfather said something about aliens, aka AI, handling everything. It's somewhere in here he said that. So
Guys, give me an industry that the AI is not able to touch for the next 10 years. Janice, you still can't come up with nothing right now?
Soldiers, strippers. AI can't be a stripper.
Okay, we got something. Okay, we got something right there.
Okay.
I have one. I don't know if this is it's gonna be weird, but here we go. Janice, I need you to come up with one.
Okay.
Maybe for like dog walkers, if they still have dogs left. And maybe you can walk dogs. I think any industry that has to do with elderly folks when you get older, that industry, I don't know, like, because people still got, if you're 80 years old, somebody still got to wipe your ass. I don't know if they have a robot to do that. I think the medical industry is I think nurses might survive this.
Okay.
Maybe nurses and doctors might survive this. Now, the folks that work in the doctor's office, you go to your doctor's office and the receptionist ladies there and they got on the scrubs and all that. Those guys are done.
Okay.
Those guys, that's finished. Because now you could go into the doctor's office with the kiosk and press all your thing, blah, blah, blah. And then you just go in and see the doctor.
They read your palm now. Where I go to, they read your palm. You put
Janice, anything you could think of.
Okay. I'm gonna say school volunteers. The school volunteers. They need I can't think of anything, Shawn, but they need volunteers at school to help the children during lunchtime, during playtime. AI can't help with that.
I think maybe like tow truck driver, if the car breaks down, or if you got the autonomous car that's driving, it might break down. So maybe you might need somebody to, to pick the car. I don't know if AI can do that with a tow truck on a Wake the F Up Monday.
Yeah.
I think that maybe something like that. I'm just spitballing off the top of my head.
LaShawn Jones said gynecologist. AI can't do that job.
Okay, right. So that falls back into the medical industry, right? I think the medical industry might be saved for a generation. I think, because I don't see you'll have a robot check your vagina. I don't think that's going to work.
Right.
Maybe. I don't know.
What do you do? Put the iPad up to it,
I think we need to get into dog walking. They can't touch that.
Can't touch that.
They're not going to replace the dogs yet.
Well, I'd like to be at the helm of the AI schools. That's what I'd like to do.
Now, right. I was about to say that. Here's at 48 minutes after the hours, after hour, here where you can make money on AI. Rich said they can't touch comedy. Yes, they can. They can have a generated Shawn Harvey and doing shows. Speaking of that, he's right. News reporters, that's done. Give it 5 more years. The 6 o'clock news and all these guys, they're finished. Because they can have AI imaging do the news.
They're done.
We already know they got AI singers and actors already.
But you know what? I think at that point, news is a wrap for me, if I'm still around anyway. But why would I want to trust the news when I know that it's artificial intelligence that's, giving us the news? Okay, I'm done.
So I like to say at 49 minutes after the hour, Janice, I need one more story we want to talk about real quick, and then we're out of here. I think that we need to have a serious conversation with the folks that are the generation before us, because we need to know what are they going to do, because the typical college courses and careers that folks have been going to college to get these degrees and have these jobs will no longer exist.
Right. Garbage
middle management jobs and all of that's gone.
That's gone. But garbage collection, what about that, Shawn? That's one that I thought about. Garbage collection? Who's gonna do that? AI can't do that, unless it's a lot. But I want to move on to well, it's not a next story, but it's another addition to what we're talking about the war and everything. So I put a video up, and I'd like for you to show the video, and we could maybe just chat about that a little bit before we're done. Do you mind?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't care. Let's see what it is. Go ahead.
All right, let's go.
My name is Shekinah Lee. I am 26 years old. I'm from Chicago. I'm currently in Dubai. I'm in a parking shelter. We've received so many emergency alerts. We've seen the missiles with our own 2 eyes. We've heard the explosions. I don't know exactly what's happening, but I know that for people who are staying on the Palm Jumeirah like me, we are currently taking shelter. So I just wanted to give you all this update for people back home that may not know what's going on. Trump, thanks again for nothing. You get out of America and you still are affected by his foolery. It's like overwhelming at this point. However, we're safe right now. It's hot. I mean, it's hot. And yeah, so thanks for watching.
Okay, so that's serious. You there, Shawn? You with me, or are you frozen?
No, I'm there. Go ahead. I'm listening. Keep talking.
That's serious. That's a serious issue right there. And there are a lot of videos out there floating around with Americans in particular talking about how they are stranded. They cannot get home right now. And what I was wondering also, what is this all about? You know, they talk about how Trump decided to, Trump, U.S. and Israel decided to take the hit because they knew that the powerful leaders would be in a meeting together that morning. But I also wonder if it's a deflection from the vote. People are trying to vote now. What's going on with that? Are they trying to cover stuff up with that? And of course, yes, there's the old Epstein files. And there was one more thought that I had about it. Oh, Bill Clinton did the deposition Friday. So we know about what Hillary Clinton had to say in her deposition, but what about Bill Clinton's deposition? He said he was going to come forward with a whole lot of information and what have you, but I haven't heard anything about Bill Clinton's deposition, which took place Friday. So I'm wondering, is this all just a unfortunate shiny object, that's going on? And of course, let's not forget he brought up the aliens and everything Monday. So what's the real deal? What do you all think? Is this a deflection? Did they actually start this war because of that? And both of them? They're bombing that place like it's nobody's business. I've seen some of the videos and it is horrific. So that's what I got to say about that.
All right.
Yes, prayers out for the Americans. Yes, Apple, absolutely.
All right. How many times? Thank you, Janice. I appreciate you. Let's give Janice a round of applause. She's not taking her Advils today.
Yes, I am taking Excedrin, baby.
How many times I keep saying, this is young folks and some older folks, and age has nothing to do with it, but how many times I keep telling you to stay your punk ass in the country? How many times I keep saying, and some people hate this country so much and they want to leave. Where are you going? You are more hated outside this country. At least you deal with the devil that you know.
Yes.
And the only reason why they show you love out the country because they want your money. Of course, the exchange is the cultural experience of going somewhere. We all know that. But know that some of these people around the world don't like Black folks. And a lot of people are up there like free Palestine and the Jewish folks. And the way I look at it, Jewish folks, Palestinians, and all these Arab folks, they don't like Black folks. They don't like us. They never did. And I'm not even mad at them for that. We know it. But a lot of people, especially Black folks, want to move to the Middle East. They don't. Why? There's a whole cultural difference over there. You can't be a strong, independent woman in America and be that same woman in Bahrain or Iraq or Iran. They just started allowing women to drive out there 5 years ago.
Yeah.
You got to wear certain clothes in these countries. So, like the lady you just saw in the video, young Black woman who's probably done well in life so far in her young life, and she sounds very educated and sounds like she's got it going on, which is a good thing. They don't care about a lot of that in these countries. You better be fully clothed when you go out there because of their religious beliefs, and they don't like you.
And they don't like you.
But you want to go on vacation all the time. If you want to go on vacation, go to Patterson, New Jersey for the weekend, which is a horrible town. Shout out to Patterson, New Jersey. They need to erase Patterson, New Jersey. Shout out to Patterson, New Jersey. I got love for you. I'm just saying it's worse than the Bronx, and that's where I'm from.
Jeez.
But we have this desire, and now guess what? There was a guy online, Janice. They were. I mean, maybe you might want to look this up. I don't know. It might be fake news, but they were slashing prices for the airlines to go down to Mexico because they had this. They had all this turbulence going down in Mexico. All this unrest, so the airlines slashed prices so if you could go down there, and people were bragging like, "Oh my God, Mexico's now only $5 to fly down there," and people are taking advantage of it, knowing that the cartel is out there, and you don't know at any time or any moment it could go down.
Yes.
And just because you bought a plane ticket, that doesn't give you the carte blanche to get back on the plane in wartime to go back home, because the military shuts down the airspace that you think that you own because you bought a stupid plane ticket.
Right. Exactly.
You don't own nothing.
No.
They have highways in the air that planes fly each and every day that are regulated.
Yes.
So when they shut the airspace down, they don't care about your punk ass.
No, they don't.
But then you're halfway around the world.
Yes.
And you go to the airport and Dubai, and people are running around, and they said there is no flights, and they use military airspace for the reason. And why would you want to get on a plane? A plane can't protect itself. It don't have no guns or no bombs on it. You want to fly? You better take an Uber from Dubai back to the United States. Why would you want to get on a plane anyway, knowing that there's fighter planes and all type of bomber planes in the air?
And not just the flights, but cruise ship also. Someone in here in the chat room said that they have a trip, a cruise plan in April. And I just want to say, I saw a video not too long ago with a cruise ship docked in Dubai, and they are not going any place. They are stuck there. So cruise is out. Traveling abroad is just completely out altogether. And in reference to the whole Mexico situation, was it FIFA? Is that what it's called? The little game? Well, there's going to be at least 4 games scheduled to be held in Mexico. I'm not. I think it's in July. I think maybe it starts in April and works way on through July or whatever. But they're trying to clean stuff up for that as well. So it's a whole host of stuff going on, and there's so many accusations flying around also. But
and it fascinates me. It fascinates me how some of these young folks, it's maybe like not like older folks like us, but the younger folks. I want to leave America. What you gonna do? What job you gonna get? You want to get a job that in the United States, but you can work on the other side of the world. That's not guaranteed.
Right. It's not guaranteed.
And for you folks, that she just said it, you folks that there are folks stuck on cruises, cancel. Listen, I got to go on a cruise. I feel a certain way about it. Like if I'm not feeling comfortable with it, I'm not. I got 2 cruises, matter of fact, I'm going on. If I feel uncomfortable, I'm not going. I don't care. I don't want to be stuck in a dock somewhere and they're like, we can't, there's battleships out there and we can't go back.
Yeah. And God forbid that, one of those battleships happen to be the enemy and they decide they want to collect everybody that's on the ship.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then you're sitting on the ship or on the plane like, well, how did I put myself here?
Yes.
And the unfortunate part, I'm glad that they're shutting down the airspace, because there's some knuckleheads in America, even though they're bombing over there are knuckleheads in America that want to say, you know what, we still want to go. It ain't that bad.
Yeah.
They shut down the space for dummies like you as well.
Right.
They're about to kill each other in the air.
Right.
There's a ground stop. You can't go nowhere.
And there's no telling how long this war is going to go on. Those people who are stuck abroad, maybe they should start looking for employment there. Like, this is crazy. And
Yeah.
the person claims that this is going to go on for another 4 weeks, is what he said.
Well, listen.
Know that.
You might have to start selling your ass. You might have to start selling your stinking ass.
I heard that. I shouldn't say this. Never mind.
Okay, you heard what?
I don't want to say it now.
Go ahead, say it. Don't worry. I'm the one going to hell, not you.
Okay, I heard that some people over in Dubai are big on paying women to come over so that they can, do their business on top of them. So you may want to look into that. I don't know.
Why was it so difficult for you to say that?
That's gross, man. That's disgusting.
That is not gross.
To have someone come over so you can crap on them, literally take a shit on top of them.
Take a. You didn't say that part, Janice.
No, I was trying not to, but all right.
Why not?
Okay, I'll say it. Some people get paid so that the men over in Dubai allegedly take a crap on them, shit on top of them, and they're paid thousands and thousands of dollars, and then they go home. And there are a whole lot of stories out there about that, incident. Okay, and how disgusting and gross it is. Yeah.
Janice. Oh my God, I feel bad now that I asked you to say that. Now it was not, Janice. That was a lot for you, but Janice, that wasn't a lot for us in this chat room. It's okay.
Sorry,
guys.
Heading over here.
Guys, before we go, and let's give a round of applause for Janice because she's feeling a little better.
Yes, I'm feeling better.
Guys, thank God that we are, most of us are at a certain age in this chat room where we don't have to deal with what the younger generation has to deal with now. Thank God that we can sit back over here and we could just watch and observe, and there's nothing we could do to help.
No. Whew. That was a lot for me.
Let's give Janice a round of applause. It took a lot for her to say that women go over to Dubai and men shit on them for money. It took a lot for her. It took a lot. And now I'm feeling bad. I feel like I shouldn't even have, I feel like I forced you to say that. I'm sorry. But Janice, like I said before, don't worry about it. Harvey's going to hell. You're not.
All righty then.
All right, guys. One show note before we give it over to Janice, guys. The comedy show is completely sold out. There is no tickets. There's no extra ticket. There's no one ticket. There's nothing. But I do want to say thank you, and I appreciate you so much. It means so much. And Saturday, let's celebrate life. Not only my birthday, let's just celebrate life in general, and let's have a good time, and let's love on each other. So I say that before I yield my time back to Janice. Let's get there early so we can celebrate on each other. Don't walk in. Try your best not to walk in at 8 o'clock. Get there promptly at 7:15.
Yeah.
Let's support the bar with food and drinks.
Yes.
Joe Butter's in the chat room. His son is going to DJ. Not only is he going to DJ, his girlfriend's going to be there. Joe Butter's son is like 12 years old. No, I'm only joking. He's in his 20s, but he got an old soul. And the girlfriend's mother's going to be there. We're going to be there. I'll be there at 5:30.
Oh, we're going to have us a ball.
I'll be there at 5:30, bro. And some people are going to have to stand. Us workers will stand, and that's fine. But I just want to say they go to hearts in the chat room. Okay. I want to say thank you. And I look forward to seeing you guys. All right, Janice, you got the last word. I'm done.
Okay. The last word is this. Seriously, everyone, take a moment to breathe. There's so much going on in the world today. There's so much going on in our heads, so much to think about and so much to do. So seriously, take a moment to breathe and just focus on your breath. It's extremely important. It will help you tremendously get through the day and some serious issues and release a lot of the stress that you may be feeling right now. So that's all I got to say for today. Peace and love. Hope you all have a lovely day.
Janice, is there any suggestions that you can give us to release the stress of the day?
Yes. The suggestion, what I just made, was to breathe. Take a moment, sit down, and be calm, and just breathe. Focus on your breath. Literally focus on what happens when you breathe. You know, when the breath goes in, the breath goes out. What does it feel like? And just stay focused on that. And that's just basically paying attention to yourself, your body, being in the now. And what another thing that you could do is you can scan your body to see if there's any tension in your forehead, in your face, your shoulders. I'm serious, Shawn. Just take a moment to relax. That's basically it. I'm gonna crack Shawn upside the head. What do you laugh at, Shawn? Let me see what he's in. Oh, Shawn, I'm gonna hit you up, man.
Yo, we need to scan our body. I was thinking more like if you want to, release some stress, you might as well bust a nut.
Oh, that's what he's laughing at.
Janice, you said everything but that. Take a walk in the park. You can also read a book. You can scan your body. You can eat cantaloupe, and you said everything but bustle nut.
Well, that takes a lot of work, Shawn, don't you think? Okay. You need to relax. It's about relaxing. Hug a tree, okay? Walk barefoot in the grass for a minute. Yes. Connect with the earth.
Yo,
yes.
Janice.
Really stressed. What?
You are hilarious right now. All right. Guys, we truly appreciate you. We'll be back on Thursday. Thursday is actually my birthday, Janice. So Thursday we'll be back, God willing. We're gonna have a good. Janice, get your party hat on. I'm gonna put my little party hat on for my birthday.
Got it.
And Janice, before when we had the studio, we used to do big birthday parties back in those days. But it's all good. This is our studio now, so. Janice, I'm going to put on my little hat for my birthday, and we go, oh, man, my man Steve Lundy is in the building. Stevie D. Yo, Steve, what's up, brother? Legendary Force MD's in the building, man. God bless you, man. You already know. Love you to death, bro. All right, Janice, we are out of here. We truly pray. We see you guys Thursday. That's my birthday. Remember, Coming Harlem. It is completely sold out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm trying to push the time up, guys. Showtime is at 8, but I'm trying to start at 7:45. What they saying, Janice?
Well, Sister Soldier saying what I said. Sex is hard work, man. You got to work for that. Mr. Rich said he's going to go hug a tree. Oh, my God. Yes. I'll meet you there, okay? I'll meet you there.
Guys, put in your suggestions to relieve your stress other than bust a nut.
Yes, please. I'd like to know.
And you know what? You're absolutely right. Now I'm thinking about it. That does take a lot of work.
That's right. Shit, you gotta hope you don't die, bust a blood vessel. I got bust a nut. You better relax. You're gonna be 61 in a few days. Relax, okay?
Exactly. Thank you. You're absolutely right. All right, guys, we are out of here. Janice, I'm gonna play the music because I thought about you the other day and I forgot to play the music. When you had your shades on and you had your headache and you was like, don't forget to play the music. And Janice, I forgot to play the music. There you go.